Yo, yo, what's up with it? It's your boy back with another reading. It's going to be another one. All signs reading. Oh, shit. Hold on. Here. What's up? What's up, Marie E. ML. Hi, Mon. T. Lee. What's up with y'all? What's up with it? Hey there, Majesty. C. Mizzle. Yeah. What's up with it? Hey, Cashley. How you feeling today? I just had a little bit of soda. Hype me up a little bit. Okay, there it goes. How y'all feeling today? I think we're going backwards today. I think today is the backwards. Let me see. Let me make sure. Wait, that's an old one. That's not it. Hey, it was 2 days ago. Wow, days is going by. Thank you so much, Tony. Damn, let me see. I have responded to it. That's not the video, though. Is it? Yeah, it is. So where is it? Hey, Moon Goddess. Hey, the Golden One. Hold on, I'm just trying to figure out, make sure we went. Yeah, we went forward. Okay, we went forward yesterday, so for the other day. So it's backwards. It's backwards. All right, let me get quick shuffles in real quick. Hey, little Miss Aries. All right, let's go. Hey, KC. Hey, Sherilyn. Shardeezy. Hey, now. I thought you'd been camped out already, sleep somewhere, or laid up, watching TV, watching your shoes. I did just start, and we're going backwards, Char. Ooh, lucky you. All right. So you've been napping a lot? Who said that? They've been napping a lot. Oh, who said that? Oh, C-Mac. C-Mac, not you with a baby on the way. You've been napping a lot. And that's what they always say. My mom used to always say to me, though, whenever I was napping a lot, it's that weed you keep smoking. That was before she found out I was smoking weed. I'm like, nah, I'm not smoking weed. Looking dumb in the face. I'm not smoking. Hell no. Smelling like weed, looking like weed, but I'm not smoking weed. All right. So, I'm going to start with these. So, we are on Pisces. Oh, okay. I'm just checking. See, Mizzle, I mean, you know, babies are blessings. All right. So, Pisces. Who's in their feelings about you? Could be another Pisces. Could be a Virgo or a Taurus. So, a lighter complexion person, too. So, it's maybe somebody you guys aren't talking to like that. Or you kind of know on a more superficial level. But you may feel like, connected. It's a Pisces thing. Of course. So it's going to be somebody who feels connected to you guys. You may feel connected to them. Some of y'all may view them as out of your league because we got the Empress sitting, the High Priestess here. So it's maybe somebody you guys view as like out of your league or just upper echelon, like, not easily attainable by other people. So if you have like a partner, this would be like your partner. All right, yeah, we got the Moon again. So it's going to be somebody who's probably going to want to be vulnerable with you guys soon. You guys don't know. I mean, it doesn't even seem like you know them that well. You might know them as like a big deal in some way, like you may know of them. Like there's maybe talks about them. They're popular. We got Six of Wands. We got the Moon. We got the Temperance. We got the High Priestess. So some of y'all, they're going to be a spiritual practitioner. And they're going to be somebody who's a big deal too, or highly rated, highly respectable. They may be like into the sciences. They may be like very gifted when it comes to like maybe astrology, science, math. They just have a lot of in-depth knowledge, but it's somebody who you don't really know that well. We got the Moon here. We got the High Priestess. You don't know them that well, but they seem to be a big deal in your environment. Could be a Leo, Sag, Pisces, Taurus, Virgo, Pisces. And like I said, they're a lighter skin complexion person. So this could be white, this could be Asian, this could be Hispanic, could just be light skin. You know what I mean? It's one of those things here. For some of y'all, they may be somebody who's in parades, like they be in parades, so maybe they're like that popular that they had a parade for themselves. Maybe they're into health as well. I get this being somebody who this is somebody who's low maintenance, but like from the outside looking in, you would imagine this person to be like hard to attain. You may imagine them to want so much or need so much, but this is somebody who probably lives like the bare minimum or doesn't really care too much about maybe status, material. They don't seem to, you may look at them in a more superficial way, but they're not superficial at all. This is somebody who's down to earth, very down to earth, and they're trying to get to know you guys on a deeper level with this high priestess and the moon in reverse. They're trying to get to know you guys on a deeper level. So it's going to be somebody who's going to try to be around you guys a lot more and just try to keep the vibes up, maybe hype you up. They may be kind of loud or just like they take up space. This is somebody who's not afraid to take up space, but they also kind of come off a little meek. You know what I mean? Like they're not like trying to impose their way on people, but they have affluence, they have status, they have, they attract people. That's what I will say. They attract people. All right. Very intuitive too, because I'm noticing the third eye on the temperance. Very intuitive. All right. Or just naturally knowing what to do. This is somebody who's poised to take action on you guys too. And they're going to probably express themselves, like express their emotions, something that you probably wouldn't know about them. Sometimes it's like, if they're not telling you how they feel about you, they're telling you how they feel about something, and it may be complex, but they're like explaining it very well. So some of y'all are going to try to connect with y'all on a more emotional level or a more intimate, deeper level. Hey there, Super Caramel. Or like a more intimate, deeper level, like to try to let you get past maybe just seeing them a certain way. They want you to know them on a deeper level. Like, hey, this is who I am. Don't just look at me for face value. Because maybe they're very attractive. The high priestess is usually somebody who's very attractive. You know what I mean? So for some of y'all, this may be one of your most attractive partners or a partner that you view to be very attractive and highly sought after, but like not many people ever get to have them or get to interact with them. Now, because the high priestess is here, if this was like somebody you know on social media, it's going to be somebody who has a small, like, so they may have a large following, but they have a small follow back circle. So like you'll know it because it's somebody who like a lot more people watch them, pay attention to them than they watch and pay attention to other people. Like they just seem to be that much of a big deal. Just wherever they go, they get attention. Like this is somebody who's just like easy to get along with. Everybody just likes them. You know what I mean? They may be foreign, well traveled, have a lot of experience, and that's why I kind of feel like they want to get to know you guys on a deeper level and let you see them on a deeper level. Like be around them. Now they also want to tell you something that they feel like would keep you guys maybe stuck to them or be around them or wanting to be around them. So it could be a Capricorn, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, well-dressed type of person. Because I got the Nine of Pentacles and the High Priestess. If I've seen the Empress too, I would feel like they're like a well-dressed person. But because we got Temperance and the High Priestess and we got the Page of Cups and we got King of Cups, so they may clean up nice. Like this may be somebody who's usually kind of like, I was going to say bummy, but not really bummy, just kind of casual. More casual. Some of y'all, it's maybe like gym attire because of the Temperance. So maybe it's gym attire or it's like sweats, nightgown. They keep like maybe I don't know, maybe they wear designer or like I don't know. I was gonna say like not leaf. What's it called? Lingerie or it's something like that. Like they wear like loose fitting clothing for the most part. So majority of them is like resting, chilling, but they get attention wherever they go, however they go, even if they just show up in some like I don't know, sweatpants and a t-shirt. Hey, what's up there, Joy? So even if they show up in like a t-shirt, they look pretty good. All right. They may not be single though. Or this is somebody who's getting tired of being single. So that might be why they're showing you guys attention. Because they're going to be showing you guys a lot of attention. They're going to be a little bit more flirty, a little bit more friendly. It's insincerely friendly because of that Page of Cups in reverse, but it's just because they may be shy around you guys. So like maybe they're a little bit more friendlier than they normally be because we got a King of Swords here, which is somebody who don't play no game. So like maybe in the beginning stages, as you know them, they maybe come off a little shy. Maybe their voice is a little bit lower. You know what I mean? They come off a little bit more playful than what they normally would be because it's somebody who's serious. They be kicking ass and taking names. You know what I mean? But like around you, they just be like, a school guy, school girl. Like, oh my God, it's Pisces. So, yeah, they may be a drinker because I do got this Temperance and the Page of Cups. So they may be into like drinking, maybe into like archery. Not art, maybe archery, but I was thinking like artistry, some type of like creative process that they have. Maybe they're just like a jeweler or a scribbler or some shit like that, or it could be anything. Maybe they make candles from time to time, or just they have like a little creative spark to them. You know what I mean? They could just be some of y'all. They could just be getting started, but they have like big potential. So it may even be that way. Anyway, they're gonna try to be friends with you guys first, or they're gonna try to, I don't know, maybe try to introduce themselves to you guys. But it comes off as like maybe professional because of that King of Swords and that Page of Cups. Like it's insincere, so it comes off as like I'm trying to get to know you, but it comes off as like maybe more professional. They try to keep a good air of respectability and responsibility about themselves. Yeah, anyway, they're just going to try to reveal deeper parts of themselves around you shortly. All right, so it could be a Leo, Virgo, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aquarius, Capricorn, Sag, Pisces, Taurus, Virgo. All right, so if they are in a relationship, this may be somebody who's trying to feel y'all out. You know what I mean? Because like that Temperance is somebody who has 1 foot in, 1 foot out, where they're always poised to like, you know, maybe go out into greener pastures or check out other potential spots that may be, you know, very beneficial to them too. All right. No, for real, she do sound dope, or he, I guess, if you into guys. And I said, I guess, because you know, I guess. Oh wait, we gotta go with these. All right, so Aquarius, who's in their feelings about you? All right, so we got 7 of Cups and 7 of Pentacles. So this is somebody who definitely has some options. This would be somebody who's a leg up or a step up from whoever you've dated before. It could be a Taurus, could be a Scorpio. It's also somebody who daydreams a lot. They be thinking about maybe like the options y'all have. This could be a friend. I don't know if you guys work with them or not, because the 7 of Pentacles is here, so you could work with them. But yeah, we got the Moon here, and we got Sag. So this is somebody who's afraid to even approach you guys, or afraid to even be vulnerable, or really let you know like where they're at with it. Thank you so much, Marie. Ooh, piece of candy. So it could be a Pisces, could be a Sag, could be an Aries. They stay a short distance from y'all. All right, maybe this may be a darker skinned person, or just has darker features, or they wear like a lot of dark clothing, or maybe when you see them, it be dark. So maybe they work overnight, or you only see them at night, or you know, maybe they walk their dog at night, or maybe they work from home overnight, or I don't know. That's not even a cool job. Like, why would I work from home at night? I'm asleep. There's no way. I don't care how much you pay me. I would sleep overnight, working from home. Well, it depends on what kind of working from home they be doing. So maybe somebody would just be up at night then. You know what I mean? Like they have a weird schedule. So either they go to sleep very early and they be up early morning, or this be like somebody who's up at night into the early morning. So it's giving one of those vibes. They may also be studying something. This is somebody who's trying to get to know you guys again on a deeper level. There's maybe somebody who we'll see, because I was gonna say maybe possibly somebody you guys maybe left or just couldn't get the relationship to move forward. Like they may be afraid to really like let you know how they feel, because we got the 9 of Wands in reverse and the Moon, so they're just most likely afraid to let you know how they feel. They've admired you guys for a while. They just don't want to bother you. So that's why I kind of feel like maybe you guys work with them. This could be somebody who's like has maybe a little side hustle, a side gig, a side project, something like that they do, where like they don't show people, they don't tell people, they just be doing it to themselves. So maybe they're just like, I don't know. Sometimes I would think like people who practice tarot, even if it's a guy, sometimes they just practice tarot. They practice maybe astrology or something. I don't know, something that they're passionate about. Because we got the Ace of Wands. They got some type of creative passion that they're into that they may kind of keep to themselves. They may not really express to other people. Thank you so much, Divine Felon. Divine Felon? Oh, shit. Thank you so much. Piece of candy. All right. So, yeah, this is a speaker, a public speaker. We got Sag energy. Public speaker or a life coach or somebody who just like when they're around, they hype you up. They make you feel like you can do anything. They be excited to talk to y'all, excited to see y'all. If you don't see them in a way, then maybe it's on social media. But if you see them in person, they're somebody who's like, they feel inspired when they see you. They feel excited when they see you, or when they hear from you if you guys talk to each other. But I don't know. I feel like they're kind of afraid to even talk to you. But maybe you'd be around. Because the Knight of Wands, sometimes it's just like in passing, you just be like, oh shit, hey, you know what I mean? So it's maybe somebody who you guys are going to see in passing. Could be an Aquarius, could be a Sag, they could be foreign. So maybe they're just like passing through. Maybe they're just like visiting or something like that. But it's somebody who's seen you, or maybe you guys seen them out when you were just out. So it's just a secret of mine. That's not, maybe, I don't know, that's not cool. Well, it could be also a past person though, because we do got 6 of Swords in reverse. And with the Knight of Wands, it usually could be somebody who just comes in and out. And with the 6 of Swords in reverse, it's somebody who wants to come back and renegotiate or wants to pick up where they left off at. So there's maybe somebody who just kind of comes in town, leaves, visits you guys. You know what I mean? Like they'd be excited to see you guys. I was about to say this may be like somebody who's, some of y'all is from a past, because the 6 of Swords in reverse and this Knight of Wands. And then we got 4 Swords. So some of y'all is somebody who's from a distance, or comes from a distance, or travels often, or reaches out often, or it's going to be somebody who you guys are going to run into brand new with this Ace of Wands. This could be somebody who's brand new. They've been a secret admirer for a while. So if it's not somebody that you already know, then it's going to be somebody who's going to approach you guys very soon too, because this is somebody who's had their eyes on you for a while. And because the reason I said they're going to approach you guys soon, because we got Pisces energy here, which means that this will be Pisces season. You sure this is going to be somebody who's attractive. Somebody who's attractive, somebody who's spontaneous too. They're exciting. They're confident. You know what I mean? They're bold. This is going to be somebody who's going to take bold action on you guys. So like this isn't just going to happen like, I mean, this may be somebody who's very good at being persuasive too. You know what I mean? They're attractive. We got the Ace of Wands, Knight of Wands. They're going to be attractive. You know what I mean? And they're just going to reveal themselves to y'all. So this is somebody who's, I guess, I'm not going to say timing, because the Knight of Wands is just somebody who just, when the passion hits them, they're just going to say, hey, what's up? You know, so they're just going to probably, most likely just start up a conversation with the Six of Swords. That is 4 swords. That's a 10 of swords. That's an uncomfortable conversation. But sometimes, because 6 of swords in reverse and a 4 swords in reverse, that would make it a 10 of swords in reverse, which would make them beating around the bush. So whoever this is going to be beating around the bush. They're going to be probably trying to see how you feel about them first, because they're afraid to really get rejected by you. They find you, oh, that's why, they find you to be very attractive. So they'll be afraid of like being rejected by you. And that's what that 10 of swords is too when it's in reverse. Even though we don't have a 10 of swords, we got 6 of swords, 4 swords, it's a 10 of swords. But anyway, 10 of swords in reverse, also being intimidated. So most likely they're going to be intimidated, but they find you to be very attractive, very desirable. So this is going to be somebody who you may find to be attractive. They're good at talking. You know what I mean? They're good at talking, but it may take them a little bit of like, it takes them a little bit of like pushing. You know what I'm saying? Pushing to get them to conversate and hold a consistent conversation. This is somebody who's like used to rushing into shit. So they're going to find you attractive. They're going to use that as inspiration to start conversation and talk to you guys and all that good stuff. Hey there, Linus Kitty. Okay, we'll see you later. All right, so yeah, they're trying to fill your vibes out. It's going to be a new person. It's going to be somebody who's going to try to fill your vibes out. So if they're not like a foreigner, then they're just roaming. This may be, like I said, when you guys are just out going somewhere, it's going to be somebody who's going to be bold enough to approach you in public. Hey, what's up? I know you ain't seen that in a while. This is somebody who's bold in that way. And they like to chase too. So like, even if it, like, let's say they talked to you at one time or you talked before, if it fell off, then they're like, that's what inspires them to really want to do something. They're like, oh, it didn't work last time. That really inspires them to go all the way out. So it could be a Sag, could be Aquarius, could be a Gemini, could be a Libra. We got Capricorn, Sag, Pisces, Aries, Leo, Sag. So we got the Knight of Wands and the Ace of Wands. That's usually a sexual encounter. Or, you know what I mean? It could lead to that, but it could be on y'all, how y'all play that. I don't know if he is homeless. Ooh, if he homeless, he running around with that Ball and Johnson, baby leg. He like, I'm about to hit something up right. Make sure that he got a place to stay. Don't you love me, Shore? He gonna say all that. So this is somebody who's a career for Capricorn. It's gonna be somebody who's career orientated, career focused. All right, could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. They work from home, or they work from a desk, or they talk to a lot of people. Well, no, they don't talk to a lot of people. This is somebody who's nosy in people's business. All right, so they may be like an investigator, or they could be a spy. I don't know if you guys are, because I did see a Hierophant, which could be like a government spy. So I don't know. Maybe you guys are dealing with people who are in the government who are spying on people. All right, or like, I don't know, maybe the NSA or some shit. I don't know. Maybe that's kind of deep, but the Hierophant does usually give a government official, but if not, it's somebody who has official title, in whatever capacity. Like official could just be like the manager at the gym, the manager at the mall. You know what I'm saying? So it's a Taurus. So we got Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. All right, or this is somebody who's has the same value system and beliefs as you. So why are they in their feelings about you guys? All right. So Magician. So they're trying to create something between you guys. This may be an entertainer for some of y'all. 10 of Swords. They're trying to get over an obstacle. So some of y'all are trying to convince you guys to look past maybe so if it's like a past person, because we do got like a lot of past energy, so we'll go over it like it's a past person. If it's a past person, this is somebody who's trying to figure out how to repair the connection, or how to fix the connection, or how to be what you would like them to be. With this Magician and this 10 of Swords, they may be trying to confine themselves, or trying to get you to confine yourself to them. They may be trying to figure a way out, like, I don't know, how to get the most out of the relationship in some way. So it could be a Libra, Taurus, Scorpio, Cancer, Gemini, Virgo, Gemini. Now some of y'all do wear glasses. I don't know if you know who that may be. We got the tech visionary. They got thick ass glasses, or they may have like a pro, curly hair, long hair, brunette hair. All right. Anyway, somebody who's either recently ended a relationship, they may be feeling like they're over relationships, but like they're ready for love again. So a Ten of Swords is just somebody who's maybe wanting to have an uncomfortable conversation, and they're trying to find a pleasant way. Pleasant way, because we got the Emperor's next to the Ten of Swords. They're trying to find a pleasant way to try to move the relationship between y'all. Some of y'all, it's going to be a past person because that Ace of Pentacles and the Chariot in reverse. So, and then the Knight of Wands following that. So yeah, some of y'all, it is going to be like a past relationship. Somebody's trying to come back, and they're trying to get it off the ground this time. This time, they're going to try to move it fast, though. They're still going to try to move it fast between y'all. But this time, they're going to try to use the feelings and emotions that you guys may have had for them to their advantage. So maybe they have a little bit more authority in your life. Maybe you have more emotions connected to them in your life. Because the Five of Cups is here, which can sometimes be like a person you have a grievance with or a grudge with or something like that. You know what I mean? So they're here to try to fix it and try to get over that. Maybe you guys keep, because the Ten of Swords is like we go over a repeated pattern. We get into a conversation, we get into uncomfortable conversation or uncomfortable situations, and then we either stop and end it, or we just don't encounter that like conversation. We avoid it. But in this case, it's somebody who's looking to find a way for you guys to get past that final blockage or past that final issue. This could be an ideal partner for y'all because we got the Empress here. I kind of feel like they're a public servant, or they do something for the public, or I don't know. And we've got the Empress here too. So some of y'all, they may be a parent or want to be a parent, or they have issues with children. So like maybe it'd be complications, like if it's a man or woman, maybe they have complications with children, or they could be on the fence about children because of that Ten of Swords that was giving me. Kind of like, maybe they're thinking about something. So some of y'all, they want to bring up a conversation, but like revise it in a way or say it in a different way. It's kind of like that's what they're in the feelings about. So I guess if you guys had like an ending, they're over that, and now they want to start again. So whatever ending you guys had, or whatever difficulty y'all had, or whatever issues, blockages that you guys were having, they want to come back and do it again. This time they want to, I guess with the Magician, this could sometimes be somebody who's a visionary. So this time they may have a different idea or a different way of maybe, I don't know, working the relationship, or a different way that they want to handle the connection between y'all. So they may want to talk more, or just bring up some type of conversation that maybe you guys didn't have. It's the Knight of Wands, so they're inspired by something. They're inspired by you guys not putting the effort in, or by you guys not like trying to fix it. So, because we got the Strength in reverse. So for some of y'all, it's because they feel like they don't have any more power. They don't feel like they have authority, or they don't feel like they have control over how things will turn out in the relationship. So some of y'all, that's the conversation that they want to have. And then others of you, they're just afraid to have that conversation. So they may be trying to like, I'm gonna say manipulate in a way to get you to like bring up the conversation or talk about it. You know what I mean? So, and then in which case what they do is they hold back. They just, they kind of wait on you. But they're in their feelings because maybe you guys haven't moved forward or did anything that they thought you should do. Because the Strength in reverse is just pride. Pride is in the way. Not knowing how to like be persuasive and not knowing how to convince you to do things in a way that I want you to do it. So that's why they're in their feelings. So some of y'all, they're just upset that like, your value, your worth, you expect more. It's not as easy as it once was to manipulate you guys, or to like maybe maneuver you guys how they wanted to. So they're in their feelings about that. That's really what it is. Like it doesn't work. My tactics don't work anymore. That's what it is. If they feel defeated, with the Ten of Swords, this is defeat. They feel defeated by y'all because we got the Strength in reverse, so they feel powerless. What naturally or normally would have worked on everybody else or on you isn't working, or it hasn't worked on you, or didn't work on you. So that's where they're in their feelings about it, because it's like, damn, I need to strategize differently. I need to do something different. You know what I mean? I need to pull out all my tools and all my skills. So you know what I mean? So that's why they're in their feelings. So some of y'all, it's a desire to get over some type of hardship between y'all. You know what I mean? So they're passionate to try it again. That's what y'all need to know. They're passionate. You're going to get messages from them too, because we got that Knight of Wands. So you're going to get messages from them too, for them trying to present an opportunity. Some of y'all are going to try to get you guys to go on a trip, go somewhere with them, do something with them. They're going to try to inspire you to take action. And this is somebody who doesn't mind chasing. So they don't mind, like, putting in the effort and just, putting their pride to the side. So if you guys give them the indication that it's going to be something, they're going to. They're going to be putting in a whole lot of effort because the Knight of Wands is somebody who's just passionate. But also you got to keep in mind, though, the Knight of Wands sometimes gets out of they get burnt out. So that might be also part of it where they're coming up with creative ways to get over that obstacle where maybe they get bored very easily, or maybe they just be looking for excitement. If it stops being exciting, then they're like, all right, which is still being bored easily. So I don't know. Some of y'all, this could be a singer or somebody who speaks with the mic or somebody who talks to a lot of people. They do public speaking, or they do, I don't know, they have a very good skill set at DIYs or home stuff where they could fix stuff around the house. Maybe they're good with their hands and all that good shit, or good with fixing things. Maybe they do MUA or nails or something. They seem to have a talent that they're able to make money from because of that Knight of Wands. Some type of talent they're able to make money from. And we got the Etsy Queen. So they may run a shop, a business, a TikTok shop, whatever, something. They can sell, or they're into the entrepreneurial spirit at this time. So also this could be an engineer or somebody who has an engineer background in a way, or very skilled at it in that way. And because we got the Chariot and the Knight of Wands, it's maybe somebody who does a lot of driving, or somebody who either does a lot of driving or has issues with the car, or they stay at a distance and they'll be on a road trip or some shit like that. All right. So it could be a Cancer, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sag, Leo, Libra, Taurus, Scorpio, Gemini, Virgo, Gemini. See, some of y'all, they're going to come visit y'all, come see y'all, or some of y'all, they're going to be messaging y'all soon. They may be intimidated because of that Ten of Swords. They may be intimidated or not really quite sure what to say to y'all, because the Ten of Swords sometimes be crossing the line, or crossing once we go past this point, there's no return. So it may be like that. Once I put it out here like that, there's no return. So it's something along the lines of that. All right. So, Saggy. Okay, we over here. Sag. They do. Sorry, I ate too many eggs trying to shape my eyes. Ate too many eggs. Mackie, you can hear about your eggs. They still love you. They miss you. They miss you. All right. So, Sag. Who's in their feelings about you? Ooh, damn. Capricorn. The devil flew out instantly. So this could be somebody you guys had a sexual encounter with, or somebody who's just obsessed with you guys right now. Some of y'all may have kids with them, because we got I don't know, for some reason the devil just looked like they had kids, or somebody that's attached to them. So it's maybe even somebody you guys in a third person party, or it's a toxic connection, or this is somebody you guys are finding tempting. Yeah, we got the moon here. This could be a secret affair, or one of those deep connections where it's it doesn't really make sense why I feel this way about this person. There's obsession, there's fear, there's irrational thoughts, there's fantasies. This person fantasizes about y'all in a sexual way. It's a very intense connection that you'll have. Either you have it or you will have it. One of the two. All right. So again, because we got the moon here, it's going to be a secret admirer, or somebody who's just, you don't really know that well. Again, because the moon could be some days we fluctuate. Some days it's intense, it's passionate, we're really getting deep, and then other days, not really. Not really. You kind of wonder, are they even interested? Are we even into this? And that's where the obsession is coming from with the moon. They don't really know how you feel. So there's a lot of desire for possessing you, controlling you, having you, owning you. And then there's also a lot of desire for sex. Here, there we go. The lovers with the devil. Sex. Whoa. Marie. Sex. Marie said, I always be talking about sex. There's sex. It's the devil. It's the, you know what I mean? It's the lovers. In reverse, too. This is a spiritual connection, all right? So this may be somebody who feels, and then we got the King of Cups. So this is somebody in reverse. So this is somebody who cares more than what they want to let on. That's what they're obsessing about. They care about you guys. They like you guys. They feel connected to you guys. It's in a sexual, but also in a spiritual and a earthly, an earthly connection, because of the devil and the lovers. They're very similar. It's the same energy. It's just different cards. If you look at them, same energy. The angel, two people, same thing, just different energy. So this is one of those spiritual connections that probably extend. Maybe you guys have something together, which could be kids. It could be I don't know, the same desire for something, maybe for connection, for intimacy, which could just be sex, but it could be closeness. Maybe you want to have a partner that you can talk to. You know what I mean? Maybe they feel connected to you in that way, but like I can say anything. So like this may be somebody who feels like they can be vulnerable with the King of Cups. And I seen the Moon earlier. This may be somebody who feels like they can be vulnerable. They can express themselves. You can express yourselves, or they want you to. There's a big desire for you to like express how you feel. Like because the Moon is there earlier when I split the deck. So there's like a feeling of not knowing how you feel, or not knowing how they feel, or not knowing how to put it into words. It's just intensity. It's just intensity, and they don't want to seem like they care more than what they do too early. But it's not too early because it can't cup. So this may be kind of quick because we got the devil here. Devil can just be like intense. It's eros. It's lust. It's passion. It's desire. It's I want it. This is mine. And with the lovers here, they are probably trying to read you guys or trying to connect with you guys. So this may be like some of y'all maybe somebody who's in a relationship because we got King of Cups and the Ten of Cups right behind it. So some of y'all maybe somebody who's in a relationship or like because it's the Ten of Cups in reverse, maybe they recently left a relationship and now they're looking directly at y'all. Or this is somebody who's in a relationship that feels loveless, where it doesn't really feel like they're in a connection. They may just have the partner, maybe they have a family together, maybe they have kids together, but it just doesn't feel like they're happy. It doesn't feel like they're satisfied. It's not hitting all the points that it's supposed to hit. That's what I'm trying to say. It's not hitting all the points that it's supposed to hit. So they got their eye on you guys. We got King of Wands. Yeah, some of y'all, this may be somebody who's cheating on somebody else. Because I see that King of Wands in reverse, the King of Cups in reverse. And if it's not, then this is a bunch of different people that are finding you guys to be attractive and desiring to possess you guys. They may feel like you already have other connections or other people. It could be rumors, gossip, shit, because the moon sometimes is like rumors, gossip. Like maybe you slung that dog bone on somebody else, or you threw that little, that little fish trout on somebody else. And it was like, God damn. Sag doing it, you know what I mean? It's something like that. It's like a desire to like possess you. Some of y'all is somebody who's in a relationship or wants to offer you a relationship, the feeling of a relationship, the connection of a relationship, but not really a connection. It's just very deep, very passionate, very intense. You know what I mean? They just don't want you maybe they do want it because the Ten of Cups is here. They can kind of see the future, but at the same time, there's maybe somebody who doesn't really see the future. Because we got the Death in reverse, so maybe there's something they haven't let go of, which could be a previous relationship, but it could also just be the King of Wands in reverse, which is like the desire to like conquer, the desire to go out there and explore. You know what I mean? Like not wanting to like devote themselves to one path or one person. Because I also seen the Seven of Cups there too. I get a lot of lust. And a lot of desire. Some of y'all are somebody who stays at a distance because of Three of Wands, but for others of you, this is just somebody who's like very entrepreneurial. They may run a business, maybe a shifty business or a taboo type of business. Some of y'all could be like drug dealing, maybe scamming, maybe it's sexual, maybe they do OnlyFans, maybe they do something. It could be anything. Like they could do tarot too. They could do astrology. They could do anything that kind of comes off as like maybe not widely accepted, but they run it as a business because of that King of Cups and that Three of Wands. They have some type of entrepreneurial spirit to them and an ability to make money and an ability to get other people to come to their cause. So there's somebody who knows how to like, they know how to deal with your emotions, but there's somebody who doesn't want to like have to deal with your emotions right now. They want that, but they don't want that. So yeah, it could be kind of confusing because it gives like that Pisces energy. And it's somebody who's always seems to be looking forward to the future. So it could be an Aries, Leo, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Gemini, Capricorn, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Somebody else gonna be a past person though, because that Death in reverse. So it's somebody that you guys didn't go past a certain point with. There was intensity, but we just didn't get past maybe a certain, I don't know, sometimes like it's because it was taboo. Because they may view you as somebody who's on like off limits, or you may view this person as somebody who's off limits. You know what I mean? Now, for some of y'all, they may be obsessing about a partnership that they think that you guys are in, and that King of Cups could be them trying to offer you a relationship to get you out of the partnership that they think that you guys are in. So they may think that you guys are already in a relationship, and they may be trying to like line this up so that they can interfere with a partnership that you already have. Because somebody who's like possessive, it's almost competitive, but it's not. It is, but it ain't. It's like the desire to want to dominate or desire to want to like obtain you so that nobody else can have you. That's what it is. So Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Cancer. This is a softer person though. Even though we got the devil here, it's like a softer going person, man or woman. They're kind of gentler. Some of y'all, they may be a little bit wider body or a little bit heftier. Not hefty, but maybe. Because I see the devil when I'm looking at the King of Cups. King of Cups and the devil are usually people who retain a lot of water because they either overindulge, either in alcohol, drinking, sipping. So maybe they have like an addiction of like drinking or like an overindulgent spirit, which that could be sexual. It could be smoking. it could be toxic in whatever way. Like maybe they risk their life, like they like skydiving or like shit like that, or you know what I mean. Maybe they could be promiscuous. It could be a whole bunch of different like little different toxic traits that they have. You know what I mean? But like they can get it. They can get partnerships. I get them being able to get relationships very easily because of the devil in that in the lovers. So they may be very sexual or just very sexually attracted to the opposite sex. All right. So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Leo, Scorpio, Aries, Capricorn, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. All right, all right. Definitely passive. That's what that King of Wands was in reverse. It's a passive energy. You see, Marie? What do you do? What do you do? Oh shit! All right, so Scorpio. So there's somebody you guys had an ending, but you guys still think about, or there's somebody who still thinks about you guys. Could be a Libra, could be a Gemini. So somebody you guys had a harsh ending with, and they still think about it. Somebody wants to, I would say, wants to manifest the opportunity to maybe be friends or to start over slowly. Could be a Capricorn, Virgo, Aries, Leo, Sag, Virgo, Gemini. Right? They may be an entertainer because I've seen that Page of Wands and a magician. So they may be an entertainer, just like very theatrical, or like they have like these maybe memorable movements. So maybe like a dancer or a DJ, or like maybe they do, or like a songwriter, or they have like a creative spark to them. Very creative. In fact, they're able to create, when they come up with ideas, they're catchy. So they may have like catchy phrases or catchy sayings, or they kind of have like a, what do you call it? Like a calling card or a tagline, something like that. Maybe like a tagline, you know, it's kind of catchy. Anyway, slow. Somebody's taking a little while to come to y'all too, or maybe make their intentions known or take action. So slow. It's maybe a confidant. Oh, we got Knight of Cups. All right, Knight of Cups. So this is some timing. This is somebody who's going to be some timing romantic. I think that's what it is. They don't. So this may be somebody who's trying to figure out. So the Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups is so the Knight of Cups in reverse, Knight of Pentacles upright. It's giving me a vibe of like trying to go from maybe friends to lovers, or sometime you wanted to be friends and sometime wanting to be lovers. So this may be one of those relationships where the lines are going to get blurred. All right, we got Nine of Pentacles here. So this is somebody who's like well dressed, but also they're looking for a low maintenance partner, because that's what the Knight of Cups was giving me. They're looking for somebody low maintenance, somebody who they could somebody who they can see regularly, but like not have to invest too much, like not have to do too much for. You know what I mean? They just want partnership. It's the Knight of Cups. It's a sometimey person. Like sometimes I want partnership, sometimes I don't. Like they may like their space. Because I kind of get that. Like they want to be consistent, but like inconsistent. You know what I mean? So it's maybe somebody who's seducing you or wants to seduce you guys, or yeah, Page of Pentacles. So it's going. Some of y'all is going to be a past person because the Knight of Cups is a karmic partner. But even if it's a new person, because we do got the Page of Pentacles. So even if it is a new person, there's going to be somebody who's sometimes still with like their approaches or their advances. Some days they're very romantic or very like emotional or very like willing to connect or like present pictures or like present like a vision of where the relationship could go. So sometimes it could be like an insinuation. All right, somebody else, this may be somebody who feels inadequate around you guys, like they don't have enough to offer you in terms of relationship. They may be worried about y'all independence. I think that might be it. For some of y'all, they may be worried about y'all independence. And maybe, yeah, and I feel like they're kind of on the fence about it too, about even trying to renew the connection. Because we got the Star, the Two of Swords, well, the Two of Swords, and then the Star in reverse. So some of y'all, they may be worried about like renewing the connection or like losing hope in the connection. They're not quite sure if they should like offer the opportunity for you guys to maybe progress the relationship between you, or some of y'all is like a reciprocation. So they're not quite sure if they should like reciprocate maybe an offer that you guys gave them, or if they should like, or like an expression of love that you gave them, or an opportunity that you once, you know, presented at one time. They don't know if they should like, you know, bring it back up. That's kind of the vibe that they're like, you know what I mean? I kind of want to renew this or refresh this. You know what I mean? Like hit the refresh button. Woo, let's try this again. Like maybe I missed it last time. Like maybe you said, let's be friends or let's be lovers or let's do this. And they was like, because that Knight of Cups is like sometimes you're like, So maybe you offered the opportunity at one time to maybe date, to go somewhere, or it was like you were kind of like hinting at it, or they were hinting at it. They're kind of like on the fence about like, where do I go with this? What do I do with this? I don't know. So some of y'all, maybe somebody who's into like working, building with their own hands, they don't mind getting their hands dirty and certain stuff. Like they don't mind like being involved, but this is somebody who's also kind of dainty too. Like they don't like to like. I mean, I say that they get their hands dirty, but like at the same time, this is somebody who doesn't really want to get dirty. At the same time, if that makes sense, like they don't want to have to do like they don't have to. They don't like starting from the bottom. That's what I'm trying to say. They don't like starting from the bottom. So like if it was like a friend, because you do got the Knight of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles, if it's like a friend, they kind of want to like jump right into like being a friend and like, you know, living up to your expectations and all of that. You know what I mean? Like they want to be like a friend where they can like come through as a rescue, as a savior. They want to be like that, you know, you're that twinkle in your eye, like this is my friend, you know, I'm here for you. So they're like, this is somebody who wants to be like supportive, helpful, but at the same time, it's somebody who doesn't really know what to offer you or doesn't really like, you know, they maybe like their independence at times, but they don't like their independence. So like they do stuff alone and they don't ask, they don't ask for help. It's somebody who doesn't ask for help. We got Nine of Pentacles. So it's a Page of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. So it's a Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So you may have spent a lot of time with this person at some point. If you guys did business, because we got Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. These could be business associates. So maybe somebody who you guys have done business with or done some type of creative venture with or project with, or they are a creator, a part like a painter, artist. They do something. They make money with it too. So this is somebody who's maybe inspiring to other people, good at convincing people and saying what needs to be said to make things move forward. So this is somebody who's a charmer, seducer, romancer. They're really good with that. They have like a poetic way of talking. You know what I mean? So that's what it is. Or they have like a more pleasant way of talking, even if it's not poetic. It's just very pleasant. You like to hear them say stuff or do stuff or whatever. They may also have a very attractive body because the star is here. So it's maybe somebody who's like very slim or like maybe toned or is like focused on their physical. Because with the Nine of Pentacles, somebody who's like focused on their physical. They may not feel like they're where they need to be. You may find it to be attractive, but they may not feel where it needs to be. So they may be like vain in that way where they care a lot about their appearance. So the clothes they wear, maybe form fitting, because I get them like wanting to show body. You know what I mean? So it's maybe somebody who likes to show body, man or woman, likes to show their figure. All right. They may be a little bit younger than y'all, but for the most part, they're about your age because we got Page of Pentacles and we got two Knights. So they're about your age. They're about your guys' age. And some of y'all, there's going to be somebody who's an aspiring star, aspiring actor. If it's like your job, you work with them in that way, then it's somebody who's like sees your potential more than you do. And they feel a little insecure around you guys. Like maybe you guys come up with a lot of great ideas. Maybe you're very inspiring. Maybe you guys have like maybe more star potential or it just seems that way to them because Knight of Cups sometimes can be somebody who plays you up, imagine you to be a little bit more than what you are. So it's maybe somebody who like imagines you to be maybe more popular than what you are, more attractive than what you are, more, I don't know, just important than what you are because they may be seeing other people are like, you know, admiring you or offering opportunities to y'all. So they may be playing y'all up in their head and maybe even seeing you guys like out of their league at times. Or you may play them up in your head and look at them as out of your league in some way. They're not the most social, though, is what I will say. They don't really seem to socialize with a lot of people. So, you get me?
He don't want better. You see him trying to mess with Trez.
Who? Wait. Who are we talking about?
Who been doing that?
Oh, you talking about C-Mac. Oh, yeah. All right, so it could be a Virgo, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Libra, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Capricorn, Virgo, Pisces. If it's a past person, it's going to be somebody who's going to try to convince you guys that maybe like, just be my friend. And then they're going to try to move it past that. You know what I'm saying? So, all right. Libra. Did I do this one? I did. All right, so Libra. Hey, what's up, Trent? So Libra, who's in their feelings about you? Who's in their feelings? Who is it? Who's in their feelings about you? So somebody who hasn't gotten over you guys, or somebody who hasn't quite ended the relationship, you haven't quite. Maybe it's a fresh, because we got the death in reverse, so it could be fresh. Somebody you guys have like, even if it's not fresh, it's just somebody who you guys haven't gotten over or haven't let go fully, haven't really released. Could be a Scorpio. It's somebody who made a large impact in your life and you guys don't want to admit it, or just somebody who like maybe scarred you guys at one time and you guys just haven't let it go. So yeah, it could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So it's one of those relationships that was intense but never really got off the ground. So you guys could have been like expressing your deepest fears, your maybe even like because the death is here. This could even mean like you guys put your bills together, put like I don't know your life together, put shit together, something that you guys would like had to invest in together. Yeah, yeah. Some of y'all maybe used to live with them because we got Four of Pentacles in reverse. So some of y'all maybe used to live with them or they used to share, give to you guys. We got Five of Pentacles. Some of y'all was an ex-neighbor or somebody who lived around you guys because the Five of Pentacles here. It could be an ex-friend. Could be a Sag. Maybe somebody who's foreign or at a distance. We got the Temperance here. Anytime I see Sagittarius, I always know it's like usually at a distance or somebody who's foreign. Or somebody who's also like maybe a big deal to you in a way, but you may not see them as a big deal. Maybe a friend. It's a bossy type of person too. They may be using you guys for like entertainment, for maybe like going out, dates, drinks, traveling, maybe experiences. Maybe you're the more experienced person. But that's what it is for y'all. Y'all may have more experience, life experience than them. That's what they're obsessing about, life experience. Some of y'all they're obsessing about like they're obsessing about who's giving to you guys, who's sharing with you guys. They feel like you guys are very friendly, very social. Maybe you guys have a lot of friends around you guys. Could be a Cancer, Sag, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. I feel like you guys have a lot of friends around you guys. So there's somebody who wants to offer an opportunity to move the connection between y'all further, but they get annoyed because of the people that you be socializing with or that you be talking to or that be around you guys. They may feel like it's a third person party. They may feel like you guys are giving, sharing with other people. It's giving like the Four Cups where they're not happy with that. They're not happy with maybe like who's around you or like, you know, maybe your past connections, your past relationships. Because it gives me that Four Cups, which is usually like friends that we no longer like accept or experiences we no longer accept. So something about this relationship kind of triggers them, reminds them of experience that they've already had with this Temperance in reverse. And the Death here, it's an experience that they've already had before and they don't really see the purpose. They didn't learn the bigger lesson. That's why the Death is here. They didn't learn a bigger lesson to it. So they haven't really healed from a previous connection that maybe they had 1 foot in, 1 foot out, or the person they were dealing with had 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Because what they're afraid of is like a third person party or other people being involved in the connection. You know what I mean? So some of y'all, maybe somebody you guys released or released you at one time or whatever. But the Three of Cups is here and they're looking to reconcile. And they're going to try to push the situation further this time. You know what I mean? So it's somebody who, maybe some of y'all, this maybe somebody who's into health, in the medical field, into like, because I always think of these as being like not co-workers, social workers or veterinarians, vegetarians, doctors, scientists, people who are into like health, learning, college, shit like that. It's maybe somebody who dropped out of college. You know, maybe it was like a party girl, party guy. If it's like a past person for you, they were like they dropped out of college or they didn't do the best in college. I kind of feel like they dropped out. You know what I mean? But I don't know, maybe they were working more than anything. So if they were like in college, they might have dropped out and then just more so went to have fun, found another little part-time gig or found another way to make money. They never graduated is the vibe I get. Maybe somebody who never graduated, but they have a lot of wisdom, a lot of information, a lot of knowledge. You guys, maybe you know them from the past because the Death is here. So some of y'all, maybe somebody who rides horses too. Like they have like a nature boy-girl vibe. They understand, like even if they don't like always outside, they give like this understanding of like their environment or the people around them. Like somebody who they're adaptable to wherever they go, you know, but they stand out. Like so they don't try to like fit in with everybody else, but like they can fit in with everybody else. But you know that they're different and you know they don't belong, or you know, like I don't know, they just be themselves in a way. It's like they be themselves. Like I feel like I guess that's the best way I can say it. They be themselves. And like maybe their views, their philosophies, they don't always speak it out. They don't always communicate it to everybody. They don't tell everybody like what's really on them, like what they really feel about subjects, like or really feel about situations. They don't get that vulnerable with people because we have the Death in reverse. So this somebody who has a fear of intimacy. They're more so like for fun, celebrating, cherishing people. They like that. They're very likable. That's what I mean to say. They're very likable. You'll like this person. You know what I mean? But they get easily annoyed by like maybe people interacting with them a lot. Like they don't like people and they don't like people around you. So the Four of Pentacles means that there's like a possessiveness to them or a desire to control or own you in a way too, kind of because Capricorn energy, that's that ownership vibe with the Four of Pentacles. So they want to own you guys or something like that. That's why they're holding back from really offering an opportunity to progress the relationship. Because like, you're like friendly with everybody. You're chatty patty with everybody. You know what I mean? You're too friendly. You got all these new friends. So some of y'all, it's like you got new friends. You got people that be around you. They kind of feel like you just be going into any environment and people just be liking you and you just be rounding up people and all that shit. So like that's kind of what it is. It's like, you know, it's kind of annoyed by like how people show up for you or how people just like, you know, love you or, you know what I mean, befriend you or, you know what I mean, they just kind of don't like that. It's jealousy though. It's jealousy. So it could be a friend that's jealous of you, but it could also be a romantic partner that's jealous over you. You know what I mean? Sometimes they can be jealous of you too, because like if you have more of a life than they do, then they're like, damn it, Libra got more of a life than I do. Libra's more entertaining than I am. So some of y'all, maybe because you guys have more friends, which could just be like followers or like whatever, you know what I mean? Like you guys maybe getting more followers or whatever, or having more comments on your pictures or something like that. You know what I mean? They want to use you guys. They want to use you guys for maybe like to meet people. So some of y'all just maybe like they maybe want to date you guys and then meet more people in your area, or they want to be friends with you guys and then meet more people in your area. Like they obsess about like trying to offer you the opportunity, but they feel like you're friends with everybody or everybody already knows you, or you know what I mean? And they also kind of feel like they wouldn't matter that much to you because you have all these other people around you. You know what I mean? So yeah, so it could be a Capricorn, Cancer, Sag, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, Pisces, Virgo, Scorpio, Leo. Yeah. I said Capricorn? I did. All right. So that was that. Virgo. Little good old Virgo. What y'all be doing? All right. So we're over here. So Virgo, of course, Will 10. Oh, Will 10. I like that. Hey, Tiffany Ward, Will 10. It's like Wilton. Do they call you Wilton or they call you Will 10? Like they really separate those words. Some of y'all gonna be somebody you guys had an issue letting go of. You guys maybe once had a relationship with them. Could be a Capricorn, could be a Pisces. It was probably a fulfilling relationship, or at least you guys felt like it would be fulfilling. It's maybe somebody who's like, you guys feel like it's off limits to you in some way when it comes to relationships, or somebody you guys feel like wouldn't want a relationship, so it'd be hard to let go of them because you guys maybe get caught up too very easily, or they get caught up very, you know. This may be somebody, so maybe the other way around. This may be somebody who has codependency issues, where, because I seen the devil there earlier, somebody who has codependency issues. Some of y'all, they feel like they're not attractive enough to y'all, but so this is somebody who's, so wait, a couple different ways. One, they could be feeling like you're not attracted to them or you're not desiring them, but they desire you guys. It's all right. So if this is like a past, so we got a bunch of different scenarios. So I'm gonna run them all out to y'all. So somebody else gonna be like the other man, other woman. This may be somebody who wants you to be that, maybe a side guy, side girl to them, or somebody who like will be that for y'all. But I kind of feel like somebody who's always looking for something else or always feeling like the grass is greener. But at this point, they don't feel like they can overcome maybe like your options or your choices in love. They feel like you're very desirable, that you're wanted by a lot of people, but they just feel like you guys don't desire them or don't want them back, or you're not interested in them or something like that. They can be, most of this is like the interaction that this person has for y'all is like desire, lust, sexual attraction, finding you to be very appealing, you know what I mean? Wanting to like, you know, experience you or wanting to, you know, sex you up or wanting to possess you guys. You know what I mean? It's like a jealousy or a frustration of not being able to have you in the way that they want to have you. Some of y'all just want to control and possess. Like, you're going to be mine. You're going to do what I want you to do. They have that vibe. Could be a Leo. Could be a Capricorn. So somebody else could be like a little taboo connection too. A little taboo. They may be a smoker or a drinker, because we got a lot of like an addictive type of personality. This may be somebody who, like, if you deal with them, it's hard to let go of them. So that might be what it is. So if you guys have already dealt with this person, then it's like they're still like struggling to let go of like the desire for you, or like struggling to let go of like wanting your attention, wanting your validation, waiting to hear from you. Some of y'all, somebody's waiting to hear from y'all, but they gave up. But they're still kind of like waiting, you know what I mean? They're like hoping, like, say something. They're focused on you. This is somebody who's got a lot of focus on y'all right now. So they're obsessing about y'all. That's the feelings that they have. That's what the feelings they're in. Obsession and wondering what's next, what's going to happen. You know what I mean? Wondering like, and why am I not attractive enough? Why am I not desirable enough? You know, am I attractive enough? Wondering these things. You know what I mean? So there's maybe somebody who's trying to like lock you down. You know what I mean? From a more possessive standpoint, opposed to like in a more healthy way. Because we got Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Like they feel like they need you, and they want you to need them in order for them to be around you guys. They feel like that's what they have to do. They feel like they have to tempt you or give you something in order to be able to keep you around. Like maybe you guys are very good at like organizing stuff or like I don't know, straightening stuff up or keeping stuff in order for them, or just maybe being able to be comforting and very encouraging to them. Like that's what it is. Like this is somebody who's like so like they try to encourage you. So it could be a Capricorn, Virgo, Leo, Aries, Leo, Gemini, Aquarius. This is somebody who tries to avoid like disappointing you or frustrating you, or tries to avoid ignoring you, or tries to avoid like having uncomfortable conversations because they don't want the relationship between y'all to end. So like this is somebody who's like trying to give to you guys. They give to you guys in like an insincere way, or they encourage you. It's maybe somebody who encourages you guys to like act on some of your like more negative tendencies. Like just go ahead, just do it, Virgo. So they kind of hype you up to do like some wild shit from time to time. You know what I mean? For some of y'all, I feel like this is like a sexual thing too, though. But this may be like a I don't know. Some of y'all is maybe like a same sex. So I kind of get the same sex vibe. So like if y'all be like bumping coochies, then it's your lover, your little side lover, kind of jealous and wanting you to leave a partner for them. Because I'm getting like a jealousy, possessiveness, a frustration for not being able to really control the relationship how they want to. Even if maybe if you guys are dating men, then it would be kind of like that too. Or they desire to get that from you, but they feel like you're not into that. So it could be that too. Like maybe you're not into men or into women in that way, but they're like, hey, they're into you in that way. They're trying to get you guys maybe to jump ship or to try something different. We got 10 of swords here with the 7 of wands. And they're trying to take advantage. Some of y'all are going to try to get you guys drunk or trying to get you guys inebriated or trying to like plan. They're trying to plan a way where you guys could have some type of connection in some way. This could even be like to travel to you. This could be, I don't know, maybe putting in a little bit more effort, but they want to do it in a way where they get some type of reward for the efforts that they put in. It's like, it doesn't just happen this way. So it's somebody who like, if you guys be talking to them, the conversations don't go nowhere. With the 10 of swords, it doesn't get too deep. They can more so err on the lines of like sexual, maybe of talking about like things that you guys maybe make you guys feel empowered. This is somebody who always thinks they're right too. Like no matter what's going on, they always feel like they're right. Even if they're wrong, they're like, man, fuck that. The way I did it was the way it was supposed to be done. Like they're overly confident, arrogant, like very self-assured in that way, but like they may not feel like that way with you. That's the issue. You know what I mean? They don't feel that way with you. So they may be very materialistic. Because I kind of get that with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse and this Devil. They may be very materialistic and very vain. So I feel like they're very attractive sexually. But it's just that maybe you're not giving them the attention, the validation, the recognition that they feel they deserve. So it makes them feel like they're not attractive. Because like you're not like hyping me up. You're not encouraging me. You're not pressing. You know what I mean? You're not trying to like gain my attention on a regular. They're used to people getting their attention. It's the Queen of Wands and the Devil. They're used to being desirable or wanted by people. So like if you're not trying to do that, you're not giving me the validation or a bunch of attention, then they just might find you attractive. So that's why it's like I find you attractive. Why aren't you like looking at me in that way? So that's what it is. So this is somebody who's frustrated with you guys and trying to get your attention on them, but they don't want to do too much. You know what I mean? They don't want to have to like overexert themselves to get that attention on you. You know what I mean? They feel like you have more leverage in the relationship. So that's what they're obsessing about. Like, how do I get that back? Like, how do I get the leverage of like making Virgo want me more than I want them? All right. So anyway, could be a Leo, could be a Aries, Capricorn, Leo, Gemini, Aquarius, Capricorn, Virgo. So maybe somebody who likes to stay in the house too with the 3 of Pentacles. And then we got the Hermit behind it. Yeah, with the Queen of Pentacles. Some of y'all that like to be in the house a lot. There's maybe somebody who's single but doesn't like to be single. You know what I'm saying? You said Virgos can't fuck. I heard somebody say that. The women, I don't know. You know what I mean? They be too picky. Too picky about what they want. You're like, that's too difficult. Don't make this hard. We're supposed to be having fun, and you overthought the fun. Wow. Don't make it a regular job. Ugh. That's how it was with this girl who had a Virgo Venus. Like I liked her, but it wasn't for her sex. I liked her because she would cook, clean, and do all the like the Virgo stuff. Like you know what I mean? She was like a what do they call it? what do they call it when people always clean all the time? Like if you put a cup down, they put a oh my bad Casey, my bad Casey. They put a cup holder, a cup, whatever, you know what I'm talking about, the thing that holds the cups. So they put one of them down. Coaster. They put a coaster down. I liked her for all the like wifey like stuff, but the sex wasn't it. Sex was not it. But it, you know what I mean? Hey, whatever. You know what I mean? I got Earth Venus too, so it's probably not all crazy at times, I guess. I don't know. The way I show love is, for me, it's gonna be with my Mars, not with the Venus. All right. Anyway, Leo, you said you believe it. You can't. All right. So Leo, what are we talking about? It's gonna be somebody who either is a new experience for you guys, or it's gonna be a past person that you guys are experiencing all new, all over again. So it could be a Capricorn, Virgo, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio. Somebody else gonna be somebody you guys meet online. They're very encouraging. They encourage you guys to put yourself out there, or they will be encouraging you to put yourself out there. So this may be somebody who tried to encourage you guys, because we got 8 of Cups. This past person, somebody that you guys have already had a connection with, maybe you walked away from before. So that's somebody who encourages you to put yourself out there in that way. It could be because the world's there. It could be also at a distance. But this is somebody who's closed off, or you guys are closed off to right now. You guys could be fighting or maybe bitter with each other. Because we got the lead, we got the Queen of Swords in reverse, 5 of Wands. It's somebody who doesn't want to fight anymore. They're looking to compromise or like talk things out, clear the air between y'all. All right. They may be a little disgusted in some way with maybe their actions or their behavior. So it's maybe somebody who's like in hindsight looking at like what they said or what they did, like, maybe I started the drama. Maybe I started the problem. So they may be looking at it in that way, but like not wanting to say it. Can I get that with the 5 of Wands and then 9 of Pentacles and the Emperor? I kind of feel like it's ego, pride in the way. So it could be dealing with the Aries. Yeah, they want to reconcile. We got 6 of Cups. They want to reconcile with you guys and do this over, renew the connection, start over, maybe new experience. You know what I mean? And because it looks like it's all past energy it gives me, but it could also be new. Like I'm telling you, it's past, but like there's also like an energy of it being new experiences that may be like very similar to what you've already experienced in whatever way. How did I know you dropped out of college? I don't know. I just kind of read it. Just when I looked at the cards, it was just looking like collegiate dropout, Kanye West. You know what I mean? So anyway, so this is somebody who's a little bit bitter too at you guys right now. They haven't let go of the resentment of like maybe you guys not fighting for the connection. Maybe you guys didn't put a lot of effort in, because it kind of gives the vibe like maybe they want you to put more effort into them, or they wanted to talk to you guys more, or they wanted to speak to you guys a little bit more. Because we got the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, and the 4 of Pentacles is a desire for stability, or a desire again for possession. You know what I mean? To feel secure in the relationship. So this may be somebody who either didn't make you feel secure, or they didn't wait. What did I just say? I said it's either somebody who didn't make you feel secure, or somebody who didn't make you feel secure. Okay, there we go. All right. So they may be kind of frugal, selfish, or self-motivated. Like somebody who only gives or only reaches out when they want something, when they need you to do something. So maybe they only reach out when they need like favors. Somebody else a friend, and you guys maybe left them behind. You guys don't talk to them as much. Maybe you left them on red, because they've been obsessing about that. Like this is somebody who doesn't want to reach out because they resent you guys. Maybe for the last conversation that you guys had. Maybe you just never replied. Maybe you never said nothing. Like, you know what I mean? Maybe you just cut them off. Maybe you unfriended them. Maybe you blocked them. Well, it doesn't give a block. It just gives that you just like stop fighting, or you just stop putting in any effort, or stop putting in any energy. Like, okay, it is whatever it is. So they're frustrated, but they're like holding it to themselves. You maybe would never know it because of the Queen of Swords and the 5 of Wands in reverse. Like it's like I got a lot of aggression, I got a lot of anger, a lot of frustration, but I ain't saying nothing. I'm not going to be the one. So they got a lot of pride with y'all. It's an issue with pride. All right. So again, this is somebody who doesn't want to be alone, or doesn't want to be like, I was gonna say without you guys. I see this 9 of Pentacles in reverse and the 8 of Cups. Something that, so some of y'all even feel like something's missing when you guys aren't around. I also see that 6 of Cups. They're looking for you guys to reconcile or be back around. Some of y'all just be like a sibling, because the 6 of Cups sometimes give me like a childhood friend or like a sibling or something like that. They want to be back around you guys. But maybe the last conversation or last interaction you guys had maybe like left a little bit of like a tinge of like bitterness in your mouth, or maybe frustrated you in some way, because maybe they were annoying you, getting on your nerves, or just bothering you. Maybe it was like slightly competitive or slightly aggressive in a way where it maybe made you question their motives. Like, is this really my friend? Like, you know what I mean? Is this really my boo or whatever? Because like they're not super consistent with like showing that they care on a regular basis. They seem to be more like, you know, that putting you down more than anything. or they may feel like you were always putting them down. It could be one of the two. They always made you feel like you were being detached, maybe you were being vindictive in some way, so they could even kind of look at you in that light. But yeah, it's still like a bitterness towards you, or like a frustration, but like they're getting over it, but like they still be like kind of thinking about it, but at the same time they don't want to go up their throne to kind of like approach you and say anything to you. So like, so Knight of Pentacles is here. If they come back around, they're gonna want something, and it could be like, so it'd be a Knight of Pentacles and a Four of Pentacles, be a Five of Pentacles. That'd be like to get to know you guys again, to be back around you guys again. You know, maybe they show up as a resource, as a help. Maybe through friends of a friend. Maybe they send a message through a friend of a friend to like get you guys to like reach out and talk to them. So maybe they even ask other people about you. That might even be kind of what it is. Because like the Queen of Swords could be strategic with the Five of Wands. It's like I'm competing, but I don't want to make it seem like I'm competing for your attention. I don't want to make it seem like I'm too bothered by you. You know what I mean? This is somebody who's resenting you guys in a way. Mm-hmm. But they do just kind of want to randomly just reach out and tell you off. You know what I'm saying? Like, how dare you, blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? They kind of just want to reach out and tell you off. You know what I mean? But they be keeping it cute. What they call it? Real demure. Real demure. That's what they're doing. They're like, just keep it cute. Don't worry about it. But you really got this person good. Woohoo, you got them good. You got them good. All right. Now, some of y'all, they may feel like you got, did I say that? Some of y'all, they may feel like you guys were like competing with them, or you were maybe, I don't know, maybe talking about them or something like that. Could have been about like the clothes or the way they were dressing, or it could have been about like maybe their singlehood or something like that. Maybe you undervalued them, underappreciate them. It's something like that. They kind of feel like maybe you didn't appreciate them in some way. Like maybe you were treating them like they were low maintenance, or like they weren't as valuable as they are. So it's Capricorn, Virgo, Capricorn, Libra, Leo, Virgo, Aries, Pisces. All right. Damn. You said Leo will fuck around and what? We'll fuck around and find out. Y'all ain't gonna do nothing. Y'all be right back where we say y'all be at. Kitty, this is where y'all be at. Right here. Under that. Right here. Bop. Get under there, little Leo. They always do, don't they? Don't they, FK Slade? They be always acting like somebody did them wrong. That's how it go, Kitty. All right, so Cancer, let me see. So somebody who wants to pick your thoughts, could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, could be a Sag. They may be afraid to reach out to y'all. They be watching y'all though from a distance. Somebody wants to reach out and speak, talk. You said I got the clothes. So all right, could be a Capricorn. So somebody who's like trying to maybe find some time to maybe reach out to talk to you guys. Maybe they're having an issue. Maybe they work 2 jobs. Because we got the work-life balance, which gives me like juggling. But sometimes it could just be somebody who maybe felt like played games in the past, or maybe gave you uncertainty about like where the connection could go. Some of y'all, they may be into like investing. So they maybe kind of wondering about your money. But like whenever I see 2 Pentacles starting off, I always think of it as being somebody who's maybe juggling from one relationship to the next, or monkey branching from maybe one job, one connection to the next. Sometimes the 2 of Pentacles could also be somebody who's having issues with finances, or just like a lot in the money for where they need to be. So some of y'all is maybe somebody's going to present you an opportunity and maybe a lot resources, money or something in your way, something like that. Or it could be over money that you guys are having an issue. There's an uncertainty about money, who gets what, how it's divided, who it's split up with. Could be a Sag. So somebody who's hardworking. Maybe they feel like they're doing more in the relationship. Maybe they feel more pressed about the relationship going to the next level. So it could be a Scorpio, it could be a Sag, Cancer. This is somebody who feels like they're more pressed about like the relationship going to the next level. Like maybe getting you more passionate, getting you more excited. Yeah, they feel like in the past it didn't go in the direction that they hoped it would go. So this is somebody who's going to probably return back with good news. Some of y'all maybe want to travel towards you guys, do some type of joint venture, or do something to like take the connection to a deeper level of intimacy, whether it be like maybe we do business together, maybe we attach our resources together. You know what I mean? It's maybe somebody who's like, kind of like I said, allotting money. So I don't feel like they're out of money, because it gives me a vibe of somebody who has money. Like they've either inherited money, they've inherited resources, they've inherited, I don't know, a leadership position, a job, or promotion. They've inherited something. something that's a level up for them. All right, because we got the Wheel of Fortune here with the Death, and that gives me like, and some of y'all also a lawsuit, a settlement, money that's owed to you guys or something like that. This may be something like that. It's maybe somebody who's wondering about that, thinking about that. It's on their mind. It's on their mind. You know what I mean? So like maybe you guys gave them money, maybe they want to give you money. Because it kind of gives like they want to do a service for y'all. So they're in their feelings about y'all because this is somebody who's feeling like this could be maybe turn the relationship around for them. Now, if it don't got to do with like you said, them taxes hitting, oh yeah, that's what it is. So that might be why they're coming back. Because they're like, oh, if I get this money for this to turn the whole relationship around. So maybe they're getting taxes themselves, or they're popping up because you got taxes. Because we got the Wheel of Fortune here, which means there's a expectancy of money. They just don't know when it's coming. I know money is coming, but I don't know when. So this is somebody who's like hanging around. You know, they come back and forth, just kind of like, you know, when it gonna pop? When them things hit? You know what I mean? Is the money on the card yet? They be kind of like checking on it in that way. Hey, what's up, Revelist? They're checking on it in that way. Definitely, because the Wheel of Fortune is verse. This is somebody who's an opportunist. They may be looking at you guys as a come up. They may feel like you guys have some type of like beneficial, like, you know, just by being around you, they feel like they can benefit sufficiently too. Like they feel like they can move up by dealing with you. Somebody else because of your reputation. Maybe you're popular in the public eye because I've seen the justice. Maybe you're public in the public eye. Maybe you're just kind of known in that way. Maybe you have great integrity. Maybe you were the best partner that treated them fair. Because if it's a past person with the Wheel of Fortune reverse, then it's somebody who likes you guys. Because maybe some of y'all have like changed your body, became more attractive. Because we got the eight of wands, and in this one it's literally obsessed, and the body is like bodying. It's a, what do you call it? They got a Coca-Cola shape. So she's got a nice body, or he's got a nice body. Whoever they are, they're attractive in that way. They may have a nice vehicle, nice car, maybe a newer vehicle, maybe a truck, van, SUV. If they don't do that, they just have like a more luxury vehicle, it looks like. And then if it's not a luxury vehicle, then it's maybe somebody who just recently purchased a vehicle or something like that. Or, I don't know, maybe you gave them a vehicle, or you gifted them a vehicle, or you helped them get a vehicle, maybe co-signed for them. It kind of gives that vibe, like just maybe somebody who like maybe you help out from time to time when it comes to money, resources, or they help you out when it comes to money, resources. But they're worried about your status, and they're worried about like maybe the results that you're getting. And if they're not obsessed about that, some of y'all, they may feel like they put in more effort, more time, more energy into the relationship, more resources into the relationship than you did. So they're looking for justice or rectification somewhere. They're looking for retribution. They want fair play. You know what I mean? They want you to treat them right. Or they're intending to treat you right by bringing you good news. And that's how they feel this will turn the relationship in the way that they want it. So they may like, I don't know, tell you what you want to hear. It'd be a passionate message. Maybe it's good news. Like, hey, yo, guess what? You know what I mean? Like when they come back around, they're intending to be like a win for you, or they're intending to do something that would move the connection between y'all very quickly. All right, some of y'all, it's going to be a trip because that Eight of Wands in this Chariot, maybe a trip, unexpected trip planned. Because we got Queen of Swords here too, some type of unexpected trip planned, or some type of talk about like travel, going somewhere at a distance, or something like that, or speeding up the relationship. It may be a talk about speeding up the relationship because there's desire to like express passion, desire, heavy interest, taking the relationship as far as possible. Some of y'all is like a taboo connection too, because they may be a boss or somebody who's like in higher authority because of the Queen of Swords. So maybe somebody who you guys respect, or like is in like leadership position. Like this could sometimes be police. It could be anything. They may have like leadership position or wear like a uniform where like people respect them, people honor them, or, you know, hold them in high regard because of that. Some of y'all could be a lawyer. So you may be hearing back from like a lawyer or somebody who does like contracts or something like that. They want to hear like, they want your reply to be ecstatic. They want you to be excited. You know what I'm saying? So like when they pop out, it's meant to be something that's intense. And when they reach out, it's meant to be something that's like exciting, good news. You're like, whoa, you know what I mean? So I guess they want to make your night or make your day or something. All right, but they're obsessing about it. They're kind of like on the fence about what they do, when they should, if they should. Should I? Like, when's the timing? Because the Wheel of Fortune reverse, it's about timing. They're like, is this the right time? I don't know. You know what I mean? So like, this is somebody who doesn't really know if it's the right time to do it yet. But anyway, could be a Cancer, it could be Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Sag, Leo, Sag, Libra, Scorpio, Capricorn, Cancer. All right. They do have an attractive body, though. It's somebody who's usually a high overachiever in some way, or just they have a nice voice. Because I've seen that Eight of Wands. So somebody has a nice voice. It's a pleasant voice. It's One of those voices you like to hear. When they call, you like listening to them. Like, mm-hmm. Say it again. Oh, yeah, I like that. Say it again. So maybe they have an accent. All right. Anyway, who we on? Gemini. Gemini. All right, Gemini. What happened? My pleasure, Tracy Trace. All right, so Gemini. Who's in their feelings about you? Somebody who wants to renew the connection between y'all. This could be a Sag, could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Somebody who wants to reach out too. So you may hear from them unexpectedly. They may just unexpectedly share their feelings, their emotions with you guys. Tell you how they feel. They've been boxed it up, bottled it up for a while too. Yeah, I've seen that Ace of Cups in reverse. Somebody really wants to share their feelings and emotions. They may have been suppressing it, holding it back for a while. They have a nice accent too, or a nice way of communicating, talking. This is somebody who knows how to say things that like get to your heart, or know how to like make you feel all warm and fuzzy inside. So they may be a charmer, or like just very good at like saying stuff. So they may talk a whole lot. Could be a family member, or somebody who's like once maybe you once in a relationship with, or somebody you once had that bond with at one time, like a relationship like vibe. Like we kind of seem like we're together, but we're not together. But like it was a lot of passion, and I was excited that we did like have that time together. So goddamn, you feel what I'm saying? All right, so Ten of Swords. Yeah, it's definitely somebody who you guys had an ending with. Now, if it's not an ending, there's just somebody who you guys have issues communicating with, talking to, getting through to. You know what I mean? Getting a clear message from. They may tend to disassociate a lot. Could be a Gemini, could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It's a business professional or somebody who has a lot of money or somebody who's good with money. There's maybe somebody who you guys feel like just won't commit. Even though we got the energy of the King of Pentacles, which is usually somebody who's committed. Some of y'all they may be committed already. It's maybe somebody who's in a relationship. If not, this is somebody who's afraid of maybe crossing the line or going too far when it comes to the connection between y'all. There we go. Your Nine of Wands and the Moon. They don't know how y'all feel. So this is somebody who's trying to feel out how you feel. So it's maybe somebody who you guys had an ending with and they're wondering how you guys are feeling. Like, are you over it yet? Or are you completely done with this connection? So this is somebody who's kind of curious about like where things will go. Yeah, we got the world in reverse. They want to start over again. So it could be Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sag. This is somebody who admires you guys, or somebody who's secretly into you guys. They may fantasize about you guys, or they may think about you guys a lot. They project onto you guys, maybe being more put together than you are. Not saying you're not put together. I'm just saying that they kind of like imagine you guys to like already be satisfied, happy, content, maybe in a partnership, relationship. That's what they're obsessing about. They think about this a lot with the Ten of Swords and the Moon. They think about it a lot. So this may be somebody who creates their own anguish, their own frustration, their own stress, just kind of wondering like, what the fuck? Like, what do you got going on? You know what I mean? Like, they think about it a lot. So it's somebody who also is kind of vague with their feelings and their emotions. You guys be around each other with the world. So some of y'all, you could be around them. And then other days, other people, you haven't been around them. Because the Moon with the world in reverse kind of gives like maybe you haven't been around them. You may be familiar in some way. Like maybe you kind of know them. But because the Moon is here, there's also like, even if it's like a new person, this will be somebody who you have like deep feelings and emotions or a connection to, but like not understand why you feel the way that you feel about them. Like it just doesn't make rational or logical sense to feel this way about, like, for instance, say it could be somebody who's like, we're in America. Say you like somebody in Australia or somebody over in like Hong Kong or somebody in UK or wherever. You're like, what the fuck? This makes no sense. Why would you like this person or why would you be into them? And it's like such a far distance. It could be like that. Or I don't know. It could be anything. Like maybe a star, a celebrity, somebody you see online. It could be anything because I've seen the world here. So somebody else could be like somebody who's online. Where sometimes you like idolize or fantasize about like who they could be, but we've never been around them. There's somebody who thinks about you in that way. Like, wonder about who you could be. Like, who are you like behind the lens or behind, the counter? Like, if I don't see you on the counter, like, who will you be? What are you like? You know what I mean? So they're kind of wondering like in that way too. There's somebody who's trying to trust their instincts or trust their feelings because they're about to reveal themselves to y'all. Because it feels like they're taking off a mask. So soon they're about to reveal their feelings to you or open up communication, a lot of communications, or be vulnerable with the Moon in reverse and the Ten of Swords. They're going to bring up an uncomfortable conversation or try to hash things out between y'all. Nine of Wands, though, they're just going to go ahead and face up to the music. This somebody's going to face their fear with the Nine of Wands and the Moon in reverse. They're going to face their fears of either approaching you or face their fears of like possibly having to end this connection and letting go for good if you're not like, wanting to move this connection forward. So they're going to be vulnerable with y'all. They're going to be. That's them testing the waters, being vulnerable in whatever way. I don't know. You're going to get something from this person. I don't know when you're going to get it though, because we got a page of pentacles. So somebody else made like a personal trainer, somebody who works out a lot. They may offer you guys an opportunity, maybe to stay the night, stay over, or you offer them an opportunity to stay over. Like they think about this a lot. We got 9 of Swords, 9 of Wands, 10 of Swords. A lot of thinking. This is somebody who like stresses about like, what if it doesn't? They got this a what if person. This is a what if. Everything's a what if. What if this doesn't? Like they very pessimistic. You know what I mean? They kind of kill the dream before it even gets started. So it's maybe somebody who like doubts that this will go anywhere, doubts that anything can happen. They already thought about too much of this. They already like put themselves in a self-defeated energy by like thinking about this shit. Just stop fucking thinking. Just stop thinking. How about that? Just go. Just do it. Whatever you're gonna do, just stop thinking. Just do it. From the outside looking in, it's very easy. But probably when they're going through it, because that 10 of Swords makes it seem more difficult, more complex than what it really is. And with the moon here, you'd be like, maybe I'm not seeing this clearly. Maybe my feelings aren't real. Maybe what they're saying isn't real. Like they think about all this shit. So there's maybe somebody who maybe you may even feel like they tell you stuff that isn't true. And you'd be like, it's kind of hard believing you because maybe you have a pattern, because the 10 of Swords is like a repeated pattern. So some of y'all is like, we have a repeated pattern and you keep doing this shit. So maybe it's somebody who like feels like they keep letting you down or you keep letting them down. You know what I mean? But you keep helping them or you keep assisting them or you keep trying, you know what I mean? Or they keep trying and you know what I mean? You reject them, but they never gave up. Some of y'all is like they never gave up, but they're going to keep trying again. This is somebody who feels like they're going to try to get you to settle down or trying to pin you down. So it's one of those. It's one of those that's happening here. Yeah. Anyway, so it could be a Gemini, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sag, Pisces, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. They may be into like, this is somebody who probably wants to take you guys on a date soon, or maybe they're very good at cooking or they're very good with foods. Like maybe they're good at abstaining from food, like richer foods, like processed foods. So maybe somebody who's like fasting or somebody who cuts off like exquisite food or doesn't eat like that. But then if you guys do eat, just maybe somebody who takes you guys out to like exquisite meals, like high class meals or like more fancier places, or they like going to places like that in a way. They like you to take them to like the nice places that people don't normally go to in a way. So it's maybe them trying to invite you out to a dinner, or you maybe you've seen them at a dinner, or you guys are like connecting at a food event or some shit like that. Maybe like a food truck. I don't know. I get them being in like they know quality food. You know what I mean? So, all right. And I feel like they work out because we got the personal trainer here. So they're not like a personal trainer, then they work out. It's somebody who tries to like focus on their body, tries to focus on what they eat. That's why I said they like restrain maybe eating, so they refrain from eating a lot of like negative food or fast food or something like that. Mm-hmm. Well dressed too. You need to know that they be dressed. Some of y'all they're trying to spend the night though, or get you to spend the night, or they just don't know how to like approach it, or they want to talk to you guys into the night. So whatever. They're obsessing about it, like you know what I mean. It's like I want to cross this line. I want to pursue this. You know what I mean. But they also could be afraid of the fear of like rejection or of it not turning out and it not working out, or you not like receiving them in that way. So all right. What's up there, enigmatic one? So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sag, Pisces, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Gemini, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. They may be younger than y'all, and then I got older. So I got an older and I got a younger. And normally when I think about that, when I see older and younger, and they're from the same suit, which would be Pentacle, because we got a Page of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. I would think of them, if they're older, they have like a young spirit to them, and if they're younger, they have more like an older like spirit to them. They're very mature, or they're very like established. So, like let's say that you guys, because maybe somebody who works with y'all too, or works around y'all. So like they may be young and look inexperienced, but they have a lot of wisdom, a lot of knowledge. They know how to get the job done. They just maybe like just starting out, you know what I mean? Or they're just younger than you. Or if they're older, they're kind of like a novice, but they're putting stuff together. They're starting to get it together. They're starting to figure it out. Like this is somebody who's not afraid to get their hands dirty. They hate making mistakes, but like they'll put it in. So some of y'all, it's like somebody who's a creator, or like somebody who's like an apprentice, or somebody who's learning from you, but they're like trying to put it all together a little at a time. It's frustrating them, but like they're watching you, so they may be inspired by y'all, and like you know maybe feeling humbled by you and wanting to be in that same position where you guys are. All right. So you said, what's the card's advice in dealing with this person behaving like this? I guess so. Okay. 3 of Cups, 6 of Wands. It's about being social. So if it was an advice, the advice is to allow yourself to be social. Knight of Wands in reverse. Knight of Wands is about allowing people to come and go as they please. Keep it lighthearted. We got 6 of Wands, 3 of Wands. Keep it lighthearted. When they're around, give them your attention. Shine, share the light with them. Share the spotlight with them. Acknowledge them. Respect. I mean, it's just they want acknowledgement from you. There's somebody who wants to be around you guys, so you gotta acknowledge them in a way. Like reach out, because we got Knight of Wands in reverse. Reach out. 3 of Wands. I mean, Knight of Wands and the strength of the strength upright. So it's about being charming, win them over, be persuasive. Be, you know what I mean? Like gas them up, hype them up. You know what I mean? Invite them out. You know what I'm saying? Like just like for the moment when you're around them, give them their attention. Let them be like the ruler of the room or whatever. Let them, I'm saying, let them have their way. You know what I mean? Like let them like be overly confident. Let them like really express this part of themselves that feels like they can have whatever they want. They need you in that way to like inspire them, hype them up. They look to you in that light. You know what I mean? As somebody who like your validation makes a difference. You know what I'm saying? So, all right. So it could be a Cancer or a Leo. I seen there. So Taurus. Taurus, who's in their feelings about you? Who's in their feelings about you? Taurus. That was a good question too that you asked there. So Taurus, this could be somebody you feel like took advantage of your feelings and your emotions. Some of y'all is maybe a partner that you're with. Could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or a Leo. So it's maybe somebody who's some of y'all they may be in a relationship, but if not, it's somebody who doesn't want you to know how much they really care or how much they're really emotionally invested into a relationship. Could be an Aquarius. Somebody else is an aspiring star. Could be a Capricorn, Virgo. So maybe an aspiring star. Somebody who's selfish or very self-possessed. You know what I mean? They may be only really focused on what they want when it comes to partnerships, relationships. Some of y'all, they may be wondering, if we got a star here, the star is wondering about your connection, your relationship, the status of your, because we got the Hierophant, 2 of Cups. They're wondering about the status, either of your relationship between y'all or the status of a relationship that you may have. Like some of y'all, they may think you guys are married, so they're looking. Because we got the Page of Swords spying on your ass. So it could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius spying on you. Could be a Taurus, could be a Cancer. Yeah, yes, they do. With the 6 of Pentacles in reverse, they think you guys got somebody. They think y'all is invested in somebody. So this is somebody who feels like the relationship between y'all is impossible at this point. You know what I mean? They also kind of feel like the relationship that y'all had, if it's a past person, they feel like it was lackluster. You were maybe like not all that they expected you to be at one time. But now some of y'all, what they're really noticing is that you've lost weight or that you've changed in your personality or in your physical features, which could be anything, your face, your hair, your nails. Maybe they've lost weight. Maybe they've started taking care of themselves. Because somebody who's become self-possessed, where they not only start focusing on themselves. So maybe somebody was like fasting, thinning, maybe they're juicing, maybe they're, I don't know, they're doing something. They're trying to renew themselves, their image. Somebody who's trying to change in some way. They're starting to take care of themselves more. And this could just be like maybe they're starting to find their independence. Like maybe they used to live with a partner. Maybe they used to live off of somebody else. Because the Queen of Pentacles in reverse is in her negative trait, she lives under somebody else. She doesn't use her natural abilities and her multifacetedness to her advantage. Instead, she just lets her partner do it, or she lets whoever she's dealing with, he or she, they let whoever they're dealing with take that on for them. So this is somebody who's now starting to maybe like realize like that they need to be on their own, or that they need to be more independent, and they may be feeling like you're independent. That might be what it is. Like somebody who may depend on you, and that's why they're in a relationship or a connection with you, or they try to do a business with y'all. Because I got 2 of Cups in the Hierophant conflict. They try to do business, or they're trying to learn how to run a business through you. So maybe they give you tips, because it could be a mentor with the Hierophant and the Knight of the Page of Swords. It could even be a mentor or somebody who you guys mentor, but maybe like unofficially. Like maybe they listen to you and they talk to you, or they just be around you guys and you be like listening and eavesdropping, or they be around you listening and eavesdropping. You know what I mean? It's like they kind of learn like from you at the same time. It's like, oh, okay, or you guys maybe exchange. Maybe you guys learn from each other. But I got the 6 of Pentacles here. There's a difference in status. Somebody's higher, somebody's lower. But also, it's back to that relationship thing where I was telling you, where somebody's also kind of like wondering about your relationships. They may feel like you guys could never be anything because you have a relationship. Some of y'all, they feel like you're married, and that's why they feel like you guys could never be anything. You know what I mean? They feel like you're more invested in a previous connection, or you're more invested in another connection. They feel like you're breadcrumbing them. You're breadcrumbing them or undervaluing them. So they left, or you left, because we got the Eight of Cups and we got Six of Pentacles. It gives me like somebody wasn't getting what they felt like they were owed or what they were worth, so they left. So it's a relationship that, like with the Star here in reverse, somebody who would like to renew it, but it's somebody who's like focused on themselves at this moment. Now, some of y'all, like I said, they may have a relationship already for that Two of Cups and the Hierophant, so they may already have a relationship, but they're looking to see what you doing, what you got going on, because maybe the person that they kind of picked up isn't valuing them in the way that they hope they would. You know what I mean? So it's a renewal that this person is wanting with y'all. They want to keep you guys around. So what they're looking for is to see like what is it that you would want for them to invest into a relationship. So Page of Swords is also a messenger, so you're going to get a message from them. It's going to be more of a questioning message. It'll be a line of questioning. You know what I mean? Like, you know, where you, because the Eight of Cups is here sometimes, like, where you been? What you been doing? You know what I mean? Who's been given to you? Like, you know what I mean? Sometimes they can give you stuff too, but it's with a hidden motive. You know what I mean? And like if you're giving them something, then they're kind of wondering like, why are you giving them something? So if you're starting to maybe share it with somebody or starting to express yourself with them, they're kind of curious or skeptical about why. Why are you sharing with me now? Why are you connecting with me now? So they're kind of curious in that way, but they'll talk. Because the Page of Swords is somebody who's talkative. They'll hold general conversation about anything. You could talk about socks that were on the clothesline at somebody else's house that had nothing to do with you, and this person will talk to you about it. They talk. They're chatty, a chatty patty. All right, and they also tend to know a lot of stuff too. You know what I mean? So they may be an official person. Maybe they're in the government business, or they do something, or they do something where they have like other people recognition, other people value them, other people respect them. You know what I mean? They're maybe like a gold standard in a way because of the Star and the Hierophant. It gives me like a gold standard, and when it comes to like maybe I don't know, the job itself. Like, you know, some of y'all just like a newer person. It's like somebody who came in and like took to the game like fish in water. They took to the job very easily. They understood it. They're like, oh, okay, I got that. But the job became their life. So it's maybe somebody who's like wants to have more time to themselves, and but their job is their life. You know what I mean? So like they don't really get to like really be their most authentic self, their most, you know, individual like self, because maybe their public image is all they ever think about. They care a lot about like how other people view them, so they can't really let loose. But with you, they want to. So that's why they're in their feelings. They feel like this relationship could have more. There's more potential to it than it's already lived up to. So yeah, all right. Yeah. Anyway, this is somebody, like I said, with an attractive body. So like I said, some of y'all, they may have lost the weight, or they're like focusing on losing weight, or focusing on just taking care of their health in general. All right. So it could be Aquarius, Capricorn, Virgo, Cancer, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Taurus. Some of y'all are obsessing about your weight. Like maybe you lost weight, maybe you changed weight, something like that. Something about you has changed. They're obsessing about you in that way. Like that's why they're in their feelings. It's an obsession because the Judgment is here, which means that they're looking for signs of attraction, but they're also looking to see who's investing in you or who's giving to you, and it's a lot going on there. Like who's like, if this was like maybe you guys are working with somebody, they're kind of curious about like what customers are like buying from you, or like if you run a business in that way, or like what clients are coming to you, or more clients are coming to you than me, and they're in that type of energy. All right. Anyway, Aquarius, Capricorn, Virgo, Cancer, Taurus, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Pisces, Taurus. All right. I know I just threw all that extra storyline at the very end, but I just had to tell y'all that because some of y'all be having your coworkers or people around y'all competing, wondering about how much money you making. They be like watching you. So like if you guys be changing your prices and shit, they be watching. You know what I mean? Looking to see who be like liking or who be doing whatever. You feel me? Anyway. Sometimes if you lost weight, people be obsessed about that because they be like, damn, girl, you lost weight. Like another girl see you losing weight, she already knows. Guys, too. If guys see you losing weight, guys already know you're about to pick up more women. If you're a woman, you're about to pick up more men. We all understand it. If you start losing weight or you start slimming up, we know what's going on. Even if we don't say it and don't really be able to put it into words, we know what it is. We're like, oh, yeah, you losing weight, which means that you're going to be back out here in the dating pool causing havoc. And everybody worries about that. You know what I mean? Everybody worries about that. So, Aries. Who has feelings? Somebody who's pressed about you guys. Could be an Aquarius, could be a Sag. Somebody who has a lot of passion for you guys. They want to be devoted. All right. So, somebody who's like got strong levels of interest in you guys. Find you guys to be attractive. Somebody who's a smooth talker. Well, yeah, smooth talker. They're good at transitioning conversations between y'all. This somebody who wants to, yeah, definitely wants to rush into a relationship with you, or wants to rush into like expressing how they feel. They're a little unsure about how you feel, because we also got the Nine of Wands here with the Ace of Cups. But the Ace of Cups in this deck also kind of gives me that unsurety when it comes to like expressing their emotions, because they don't know if this is a good time to do that. They don't even know if it's inappropriate to do that. Could be a Sag, could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But this is somebody who does feel like you would understand if they just kind of like been bold or get bold and just say what they really feel or what they really mean. So this is somebody who wants to rush into like, maybe it could even be sex, but like nah, they want like a traditional relationship, because we got the Hierophant and we got the Moon. So some of y'all, they may be obsessing about like, or like in their feelings about maybe the job that you are. Some of y'all, they feel like you guys can kind of come and go as you please. So maybe a little bit of a jealousy, because maybe somebody who has to work in the office or has like a position where they like aren't as able to like move around. They seem to be stagnant. So it's maybe somebody who has like a job where they don't get those same experiences. Like maybe you travel, maybe you go over here, maybe you do this, that, and the third. Maybe you get to just act out how you want to, and that's what it is for them. Because they're kind of like imagining what their life would be like had they went another route. So some of y'all's like a coworker or a colleague, somebody who's jealous of you guys, if they had went this direction or this way. They may be a public speaker too. For some of y'all, are a life coach, could be a Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sag. Now, some of y'all is going to be a fuck boy or a fuck girl, a very sexual person. It's maybe somebody who comes and goes as they do. They have deeper feelings for y'all. They be thinking about a relationship. They be thinking about commitment. They be thinking about how you guys will be better together. You know what I mean? But they also this may be somebody who's also insecure when it comes to like expressing feelings, or when it comes to being vulnerable, allowing even though we got the Ace of Cups upright, I still get this feeling of like, like, you know what I mean? If you really look at the car is like, no, not right now. So it's somebody who's like maybe unsure about how you feel, but they have like a deep connection towards you guys. So it's somebody who wants to pick up where you guys left off at before. They want to get rid of their toxic ways. They want to drop their options, or this is somebody who feels like you're more like there's an intensity to it, to the connection themselves. They may be obsessing. Oh, that might be what it is. They're in their feelings because they may feel like you guys have options that they can't see, or you may have like relationships with or partners that they can't see. You know what I mean? Like they may want you to conform to their way of doing things, but they don't want to say it, or they don't know how to say it, or some of y'all, they want like a traditional relationship with you, and they want you guys to let go of whatever connection you guys may have. You know what I mean? They may feel like you guys will be their everlasting love in that way. They want you guys to break out of a pattern of maybe negativity, or like, maybe even addiction that you may have. Like maybe you smoke, you drink, maybe you be having casual sex. Because we got the love, we got the devil, and we got the Seven of Cups. So some of y'all is maybe somebody who wants to have casual sex with y'all, and then others of you just maybe somebody who wants you guys to stop having casual sex because they want to be more serious, or this is somebody who's like is interested in getting to know you guys, but they also feel like you have a lot of options, so they're like stressed about that. You know what I mean? Like they're stressed about like coming back around and then like being stuck in like a purgatory, or being like treated as an option because you have a lot of other options. This is somebody who probably is, you know what I was thinking? This may be somebody who's discovered that you guys have like a fan base, or discovered that you guys have like people who look up to you, or people who are like see you as a mentor, or people who see you as like a leader or a boss or some way, or you like maybe have like maybe you're like a business owner in that way, where you kind of come and go as you please in that way, and they may kind of look at you in a more respectable way, because maybe they never like imagine living their life in that way. Something about the way you live your life that they never imagined living that way. So it's kind of like either a jealousy from it, and there's also a desire to like want to pursue you because of it. So if it's a past person, somebody who hasn't let go of the relationship, or hasn't let go of like the idea of you guys maybe becoming something. Somebody else, just a sexual thing. They just want that experience just to kind of like indulge in it. They do have like a more indulgent spirit. Like I get like a smoker, drinker, maybe sex addiction, or sometimes like somebody who likes to send you sexy pictures, or does want to send sexy pictures, or is thinking about this. Like it gives me like a vibe of somebody who's thinking about that, thinking about it in like a sexual way. They want to tempt you guys with the devil and the Seven of Cups. They want to tempt you guys. There's maybe somebody who wants to have like a secret affair or a secret connection, because the moon traditionally is like a secret affair, a secret connection. We don't really talk about it, but like we know that there's a bond between us, but it's unspoken. It's an unspoken connection. But they want to come back and pick up the relationship where it was at before. So some of y'all is like a person that travels here to there, comes in and out of your life, or comes here and, you know what I mean, visits from time to time, or you visit from time to time, or but there's love there, but it's just like we just haven't talked about it. We haven't spoke on it, I love you. They know me. Like, you be like, I know you love me. Blah blah blah. That type of shit. All right. You know, I get like a smoker though, because this dude's smoking a cigar. I never really noticed that before. Smoking a cigar, and we got lovers. Yeah, they smoke and they talk. Pretty good at talking. It's maybe somebody who tells you one thing though, but goes back on their word often. Like maybe they can't always keep up with their word because it's maybe somebody who's like always on the go. So maybe they promise more than what they can. There's somebody who maybe promises more than what they can, but like you know, they play into the fantasy. They play into like the relationship itself. Like so, it's maybe like it's a fluctuating relationship. It's a hot cold relationship. Like some days we're in it, we're deep. I feel loved. Other days, like you know, where are you? Where are you, my love? Or where are you, friend? Or where you know what I mean? Like maybe they're not always there, but they watch you guys from a distance. So like if it's like a coworker or somebody who's jealous of you guys, they watch you guys and don't say shit. They watch you guys and don't say shit. They just be looking. You know what I mean? Observing, not saying a thing. Nothing. You hear me? They watch you guys from a distance, or they watch you guys like in ambiguity, and like some of y'all they stay at a distance, a short distance too, because we got three of wands. Some of y'all they stay at a short distance. All right, they may have kids, roommates, or I don't know, just like a community area. So maybe you guys be around the same environment in that way. They may be into like yoga, Pilates, something mindful breathing, maybe exercise in general, because they live like an active lifestyle. It's like an active lifestyle. And this would be somebody who's going to either try to text you, call you, FaceTime you. They be on the phone. They be wanting to talk to y'all. They want to get to know y'all on a deeper level. That's who's in their feelings. They want to get to know you guys on a deeper level. Some of y'all is more in a sexual way, but like at the same time, some of y'all is going to be like a more like intimate like connection. Let's be closer. And some of y'all they want to know you guys on like a work way. They feel like you guys would be good together. Let's work together. Let's do this together. Let's do that together. There's somebody who's like overly confident, overly cocky. They be saying bold shit. They may even cuss a lot. For some of y'all, they may cuss a lot or say shit that like make you clutch your pearls. Like, oh my gosh, I can't believe they just said that shit. Like, what made them say that? Like, they be just saying all type of shit. They may try to invite you guys to a girls' night or a guys' night or like some type of hangout. It's a tempting offer that they're going to give you guys, and they're obsessing about like how do I go about doing this. Some of y'all is just like sending you some sexy, risky, like I was gonna say nudes. I was thinking like some sexy, risky pictures. So some of y'all is gonna be something like that, or something like that, or like it could be a reel or meme or something like insinuating sexual in a way, or like they may talk about it in a way that's kind of sexual. It's there's something like that that's going to come out. They're obsessing about like how to approach you in that way. All right. So could be a Sag, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus, Capricorn, Aquarius, Scorpio, Aries. Yeah, Scorpio. They be into like slow music, R&B, or they be into like old school music, maybe older songs, old rap, old whatever. You know what I mean? Like they or like tender music, softer music, or they're very good with music. They have dope playlists. Maybe they have like a dope playlist. If they be listening to like rap and shit, then maybe they listen to like a fire ass playlist. They seem to be that way. All right. So anyway, thank y'all so much. Thank y'all for being here. Thanks for the support. I had a ball. Thanks for those people who gave me the piece of candies. I appreciate y'all. Those was always loved and appreciated. Tomorrow morning I may be doing the zodiacs on the regular page. I mean on like right here, like I'm doing it now, but like not on Streamcast or StreamYard. I'm probably doing on YouTube itself. So tomorrow morning you guys will probably see me doing the zodiacs. If not, then I don't know. It'll probably be after I come back from the gym. Click. After I come back, you know what I mean? And then I'll be feeling all good and shit, and then I'll be on camera. You know what I mean? Looking for a little attention. So I hope you guys have a great night. Enjoy yourselves. Don't snore too hard. Don't stress it. Tomorrow is another day. As long as we make it there, it's always getting better. All right. So you guys take it easy. I'm gone.